Welcome to another episode of Aww Shucks, our unboxing series.
Woohoo!
This episode, we're looking at Mastermind Creations reformatted number 45 MNEMO, aka Chromedome.
Wouldn't it be Nemo?
I don't know. Nemo?
I don't know.
MNEMO?
AKA the toy that Toast has previously said that thing.
Yup. Should be an interesting show.
Look. I haven't even cut the tape for real.
Aw, shucks.
Bam. They come in their vehicle modes.
This is a 2-pack, by the way.
This is Rewind. And here's Chromedome. Yeah. I don't know what this is supposed to be.
A rectangle. With visible fists.
Yeah. True.
Success.
They did it. And then this is Chromedome's Cybertronian. I want to call it a race car.
I don't think I hate it as much as I originally thought I would. It's still not great. First impressions.
Very clearly, both of these were, let's make the figure and then let's put an alt mode on it. Because neither one of them hide the robot parts very well.
Well, spoilers, I don't think either mode is very good.
Well, we know that because you gotta hate. Look, there's his head.
Oh, peekaboo.
It's very monotone brownish red.
I'll say there's decent color breakup. My main problem with this mode is the sculpt. I just don't think it looks good.
Well, I can't remember him ever transforming.
There were a couple of scenes where they were all vehicles for a scene.
Yeah. There's some actual, they took the time to put some gray in that bolt thing in there. I don't know if you can see on camera.
Wow.
Which I can't believe an MMC toy would go that far. These are actually silver. My guess is that if Wilson took his time and put up a picture, he could find a picture that looks almost like this.
I think it's like spiritually in the right realm, but it doesn't look as good as it should, at least. And part of that is just the difficulty in translating two-dimensional art into three-dimensional transforming things.
Yeah. This wheel barely rolls. This one rolls well. This one doesn't roll. Yeah, these two hit their
shin, maybe?
Yeah. Oh, there you go. If I move those up, they work better. Yeah, and then Rewind, who was originally a tape. I don't know what he was in the comic.
I think it was a data tablet.
Yeah, they just folded him up.
Yep.
We'll look at the instructions real quick and see if they need to be transformed out of package.
Oh, let's hope.
Look at that. 2 cards.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah. Whoops. Nope. Yeah, no. That is their final mode. And here is the mixed bag of finished transformations. I'll say it out loud. This is the first MMC toy that I was able to transform correctly without looking at the directions at all.
Woohoo!
I looked at the box because there's some wonky elbow things going on, and I wanted to make sure I had them going the right way, but that's the right way.
I was surprised that you weren't just immediately done with him while I was working on Chromedome.
Well, I was trying to fix his elbows.
Oh, okay.
Because they're a little...
They are a little weird. The joint
instead of being in the middle, is in the front. So it, unless you're looking directly straight on, always looks a little off and wonky. I will point out a cool feature that Wilson and some people might like. These two pieces back here are movable, and you put them so it closes off that gap.
That is nice.
They have built-in gap fillers, and his these could also kind of be gap fillers. They don't fill the entire gap of his foot, but
It's a nice effort, though.
yeah.
He looks pretty good. What I really like is the tiny dot of red paint on his face. I appreciate that.
That one?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. His little sight range.
Yeah.
Has really nice red paint in this groove, and around these gold pieces, it looks like someone panel lined him with red gold paint. And then here comes Captain Mixed Bag, only because this stupid thing.
Those shoulders took more effort than I want to admit.
So, Toast, here we'll zoom out. Toast transformed him.
I am Toast, joined by Berg, by the way.
Yeah. Hey. Filmed in front of a live studio audience sometimes. So in the time it took me to do this guy and mess around with his elbows and to find a picture of this guy in vehicle mode, Toast transformed all of that fairly easily, fairly quickly.
Yeah.
And then got to these goofy tires. And on when he got done, it was like that. And we were like, that's not right. The pictures show it this way.
Mm-hmm.
And there's no directions for that step. It just says rotate the tires.
Mm-hmm.
And like, what? Huh? So eventually morons figured out that they rotate this way. But this side is so goddamn loose and there's no lock that it just keeps going. This side is super tight and rotates and stays in place.
Almost squeaks a little there.
Yeah. There is a screw in there, a screw in here, but I don't think that screw is going to tighten this joint. So that's annoying as f. I'm sure if we looked at a real, review site, they'd go, "Oh, there's a locking mechanism," or But anyway, so that's really annoying me a lot. Almost all my other MMC guys do not have an insanely loose piece of crap shoulder joint.
Yeah, I don't think any of mine do.
Everything locks in nice and tight. All the joints are nice and tight. Even the ones I've played with a ton are still nice and tight. And then you get a perfect, very close Nick Roche or any of the IDW style Chromedome, in my opinion.
I think it was when I was looking at this guy before he came out, so just the promotional pictures, I thought it was sort of late stage comic because the proportions got more cartoonish as the series went on, especially in Lost Light.
Oh, yeah.
So what I really wanted was early issues Chromedome, and then we got cartoon Chromedome, and I'm just like,
What I noticed looking for a picture of his alt mode is that every drawing of him is super heavily shaded, like there's a giant spotlight going down. So there's all these highlights and lowlights on every drawing.
oh well.
So I think the fact that when you turn him like this and he's just tan and brown and red and there's no highlights or lowlights because no one has a spotlight 5 inches over their toy when playing with it, he looks kind of plain.
This is a weird case where there is decent color breakup, like all through the center of him, and then you get to the arms and it's just a giant blotch of tan.
Yep. That is almost identical to the Nick Roche Chromedome head that came on Combiner Wars Chromedome, I think it was.
Yeah.
So I appreciate that. Or Nick Rock. We don't know. We like to make fun of his name. He's a cool guy. If you ever get to meet him, say hi. Yeah, head's on a ball joint. Gets tons of movement. Shoulders 360. He can move out on this joint. These move. These move so you can have them out or closed. Bicep swivel. Single joint, which gets you a ton of range on the elbows. I would like that. Wrist swivel. MMC's weird trigger finger, one out, kind of sort of all attached.
Yep.
Swivel waist, does not have an ab crunch, even though he looks like he has 1,000 joints in there. Kick out, these move independently. Swivel thigh, single knee, which gets you crazy range. You have boot swivel. You even have some tilt in the shin area to get you the ankle tilt, so he can spread out a little bit. And then he has a heel spur that you can put in place, and his foot moves all different places. None of it locks in as far as I can tell. So as long as it's not loose like it is yet to be, he's good. As for accessories, he comes with alternate Chromedome head with his
MNEMO surgery.
Surgery doctor tool things.
Yep.
On his head. They look great. This actually moves. So
Intentionally?
I don't think so.
Okay.
So you get that head. You have to unscrew it to pop it on, but I'll probably never use this head, but at least
I don't know if that's true because I actually popped his head off during transformation and then just popped it back on.
Awesome.
Yep. Surprise.
You screws. Speaking of Nemo surgery, he comes with Freddy Krueger Nemo surgery fingers, which I find is a giant missed opportunity to make cool looking clawed fingered hands like he uses to.
Yes.
And instead they just give you like the little snicked time for surgery.
Silver paint.
Silver paint, non-articulated.
More tan.
More tan. You get a relaxed hand that comes with his rewind control.
Yep.
If you read the comics, you'll understand. But yeah, he gets a little remote control for when we have issues with our buddies, our lovers.
Oh.
And if you put them on, you can even have them hold it together like that. There you go.
Perfect.
Boop, 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 boop. Get all that fun stuff. And for a sense of scale, you, Peter. You fucking lazy fat NECA Shredder, MMC's Rodimus Prime, Chromedome. He's taller by, I don't know, half an inch maybe.
Yeah.
Which seems about right. They always were looking eye to eye.
It's about right.
Part. Rewind actually looks great in scale as opposed to the super short other tapes that you may find. They are obviously 7-inch guys. He'll go great with your MMC guys.
Mm-hmm.
And he'll go great once you have the guy who panel lined your Rodimus Prime, panel lined the out of this guy.
Infamously, perhaps, I said this guy during the pre-order phase because I really didn't like the way he looked in either mode, robot with the giant feet and giant shoulders, which I think is sort of an MMC thing where their robots are sort of upside down pyramids. It's these tiny feet, and then by the time it gets to the shoulders, it's nobody else within 4 inches.
Yeah.
So
Beefcake.
this is another example of that. And the big feet at least are comic accurate. I mean, he's again, late stage, I'm going to say comic accurate, but I didn't like the amount of pins that are visible everywhere on him, currently in the torso that we're hiding. And I didn't like I said, either mode. In hand, he's actually not bad. I thought he was going to be a nightmare to transform, again, because of all of those pins. I thought the transformation was going to be more complex than it is. It's not bad once you understand the shoulders. Everything else is fairly intuitive. All of that said, I'm going to give him 3 out of 5. He's fine. If you like the way either of the modes look, he's a functional toy. Just not one that I personally care for.
Okay. God, I hate when we rate things the same thing. So I'm going to go 3.5 just to be, so I don't have to say 3.
Okay.
Up until this debacle, I was leaning closer to 4 because I like the goofy later stages Chromedome. I think it fits his goofy character. The fact that I got Rewind pretty much free, like, he's not super more expensive.
I think Rewind is great.
I'm so bummed out about that tire yet that I can't give.
We're going to try to fix it, though.
We're gonna try and fix it, but goddamn, man.
Yeah.
I also can't wait to maybe buy the Reaper label set, and I bet you they're gonna make all these stupid screw holes disappear.
That'd be really nice.
And add some shit in for the blankness. That being said, yeah, it's a mixed bag. He could be better. He is easily not. He's definitely not their best, but he's not their worst.
I feel like it's a disappointment coming off of the DJD guys that were very clean. Both modes were great. Simple transformations.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And then this guy.
I feel like he could be better. And that's not said a lot with MMC guys.
And we're probably not going to get another IDW Chromedome.
No.
It's this or Combiner Wars.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure that if this is the quality we're getting going forward,
I hope not.
I hope I just got a lemon. Or we're doing it wrong.
Well, as far as the shoulder, that's hopefully just you. But I think overall this Chromedome is a lemon.
Yeah. I won't disagree.
All right, I'm coming in here and haven't spent much time with him. I didn't even see him in his alt mode. But I have messed with him enough in his bot mode, both of them. And it looks like Berg's Copy 2 has a flaw with this thing not staying up, which is really kind of sad to see from MMC. It's hard to tell what kind of stuff is paint and what's not. Now, did he panel line some of this?
No.
Now, that's interesting. I really like that in there because that looks like it's been panel lined. Usually you wouldn't see that painted or anything. So that's pretty cool. They did some silvers. They did a better job with the panels on him than I thought they would. But there's still a lot of him that's bland. So I'm giving him 2.5, I think. I don't know that I need this Chromedome and this Rewind. Rewind's cool and everything, but like his alt mode, what are you going to use that for?
I was going to wait for the Perfection Series Rewind.
Exactly. Yeah, that's going to be way better. This toy is the only one of this version of Chromedome that we're likely to get.
Yes.
That's been that. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the review. I can't wait to see everybody's thoughts and everything on it. Please like and subscribe, comment below, share with your friends, and check out all the social media stuff in the show notes. And until next time.